So wait, why do we have to stop talking about porn? That's like our thing.
It's
That's like half our
Jordan.
thing.
It is so much. It is so much. We got a problem.
No.
Okay.
We're the
Okay.
solution.
Okay. All right. And just gonna go. Here we go. And welcome to the Ooh of Bowl podcast, where we watch all video game based movies directed by the master, the one, the only Ooh Bowl!
Jeez. Did you just blow out the mic like crazy?
Yeah, you'll see when I send you the file.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Now,
Good thing
hold on.
I found new
If I
editing things. What?
if I only upload my file, which is a possibility, I will not fix it because that was great. Jordan,
Ben,
BloodRayne 2.
BloodRayne 2.
I wasted parts of trees taking notes on this thing.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Oh, God. Okay.
it's I don't know. My eyes saw something. Um, Jordan, we had talked earlier. You're not really watching anything, kind of since we
Yeah.
got probably
Yeah.
I'd say what in Alone in the Dark.
You know what I've been watching?
What?
Play-by-play recaps of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels from the show.
Okay,
It's like a whole YouTube thing.
but are you enjoying it?
No,
Yeah, yeah,
but they're on.
yeah. I
And YouTube just gives them to me now. And I'm like, yeah, I'll watch Yu-Gi Duel set out for like the 15th time. And you can tell me when they could have won like one turn in. That's great.
hold on one second.
Is it you, you said how much of a nerd you are. This is how much of a nerd I am.
Um,
I just have that going in the background
so
of my life.
hold on. I really don't want to talk about this movie
Yeah.
because when we have to rank it, then I have to be honest with myself. Yu-Gi-Oh! I was never big into Yu-Gi-Oh! I was more of a
Okay.
Pokemon person.
Okay.
So my
I was
mom,
both, so
my mom, she had this on again, off again relationship that was just bad. Okay, it was just bad,
okay.
and I hated this guy. My brother hated this guy. Um, I would purposely pee on the toilet seat because he would sit and pee, and then as soon as I found out that he would sit and pee, I would just pee on the toilet seat. Um, he was an awful person. Anyway,
Okay.
he not getting into like too many details. Like he wasn't really working, and I believe he was like living off of the stock market, if I remember correctly. I try to blank this
Oh
douchebag
my
out.
god.
But
Wow.
we for some reason we were like going out to eat with him. It was just me, him, and my mom, and he had like a stack of money on his coffee table, and I'm just looking at it, and I went, "Fuck this guy!" And I just grabbed it, and it was like $200.
Wow.
Yeah, I fucking hated him, and
Peeing on the seat, stealing his money.
and I spent that money right in front of him, and I bought a box of Yu-Gi-Oh, like a box set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I don't know why because I
Wow.
wasn't that big into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Damn. I bet
Yeah,
you were for, like a day.
yeah, just to, I don't know, spend the money in front of him and just like look up and
Yeah.
go, yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I used to put pennies in his. He had like, he called it a classic car. It was like an '87. I don't remember what kind of car it was. It wasn't anything that you would know of, really. Like,
Okay.
knowing the existence of cars, like no one really knows about this fucking car. Okay, and I would put pennies in his gas tank.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I would. He always had it parked in the garage, and that pissed me off because I don't know, anything this man did pissed me off. So, and like,
Yeah.
I would just like walk by and just slowly just scratch it a little bit with like whatever I had. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a fucking douche. So yeah,
Okay, Ben.
that reminded me. Jordan,
That's really funny.
video game. Um, yeah, I didn't really play it.
Interesting. Interesting. This is like maybe the fourth or fifth time you haven't played a game?
I mean, I had it, I believe, at the start menu.
Yeah. And I had to hook up a DVD player.
Oh, is it one that a nice
And
friend of
and yeah, it is. And I
still
watched
watching that Womb Raider, huh?
no.
Scene by
This is
scene.
me talking about the time I watched it. I hooked it up. This ancient technology. And I sat there and I had to watch porn while my 7-year-old's in a different room.
I mean, can you even really label
And then
that as
like
porn?
weeks later, my good buddy Ben, who doesn't do half the research necessary for this podcast, but that's fine because like I'll beat the games.
I mean, my
Goes,
name is
I
not
don't
the
think you
gamer
watched
Ben.
it, motherfucker.
My name is not the gamer Ben. So,
Wow,
Jordan,
Mine's not porno Jordan.
I mean, going off the last couple episodes, it could be.
I just thought that was funny. You're like, I don't think you watched it. I'm like, I don't know how to tell you I did, but okay. You don't play all the games, motherfucker. Any of them. You don't play
No.
any of them.
No, that's not true. What's the last one I
Okay.
played?
I can tell you, it's Independence Day. I
No.
think.
House of the Dead 2.
Oh, okay.
Alone in the Dark. Well, I mean, technically, the episode's not out yet. But Postal 2.
Oh, okay.
I
You actually
peed.
played it?
I just walked around and peed on people. It was fun.
That game is something else.
It,
Ugh.
and you know what? I didn't realize this because I didn't play the game. I had watched the movie before. That movie is the video game.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, game cred on Postal 2 is going to be shockingly high. Because when I was playing it, I was like, "Oh my god, that's in the movie." I'm like, "Oh my god, there's a terrorist organization in the sewer pipes." Like, what? Uwe Boll, did you actually play this movie or play this video game? I think he did.
Yeah. No, I think he plays all of these. He just kind of misses the mark on a couple of them.
Oh, you're so nice. You're so much nicer than me. Then, just by you saying that, you're so much nicer.
We know this.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's what you want to hang your hat on, is being nice to Uwe Boll, I mean, go ahead.
I'm nice to everybody.
I find that a waste of time.
Being nice is free, but I guess so is being an asshole. So.
Yeah, it is, and it's easier.
Yeah. All
So yes,
right.
no, I
This
if I'm remembering right, I played this game. Well, okay, played. I'll put it in quotes. I think I was cleaning the house while I had it loaded,
yeah.
and I'm pretty sure like I clean the house because I have a bigger size house, so it takes a while, and I I want to say like I convinced myself. I was like, ah, I got the gist of it. And I want to say I
Just from
just
the start screen.
I well no because I hit start, and
Oh,
I want
okay.
to say like in the very beginning, Rain didn't move. She just sat there. So yeah, because I don't remember anything.
Oh, it's okay. It's so the first one I played, I very much had nostalgia goggles on. Um I tried to take those off for this one and kind of look at it like a video game, like if I would recommend it to somebody. I don't think I would on either of them. They're pretty clunky. Um they're just, I don't know, trying to figure out 3D, I guess still. It's a very aggressively medium game. Um and the PS2 had so many good games that like I don't know if I would tell you to waste your time on it. Um
Just play Bayonetta.
it's
Everyone
yeah,
everyone tells me to play Bayonetta. I'm going to tell
it
you to
is,
play
yeah.
Bayonetta.
Yeah. No, I'll go play Bayonetta. That sounds like a great time. Um yeah, everything's just kind of meh, and then it goes on for too long.
Hey,
Like
maybe
I think
Uwe
it's a 10
Boll,
hour or 11-hour game,
maybe Uwe Boll
and it just
did play the game
keeps
because
going.
this movie is meh.
Yeah.
Actually, meh is a compliment. This movie,
Yeah.
this
It's
movie.
this movie is special. Like it's I thought Alone in the Dark was special. This is, Ben, this had a budget. Like somebody was sitting at a desk and
If you
signed
can,
off
if you can
on
find
this
the
budget.
budget, I can't find the budget.
You can't find the budget.
No.
Wow. Hang on. Well, you start talking about this movie because yeah, the game's meh, but uh,
Okay.
product of its time, I guess. Um, the storyline's okay. Um, it is way better than the first one, like mechanically. Um, and I bet if they had made a third 3D one, it would have been really good. They didn't. They made a side scroller like Castlevania ish game, and that one is really fun. So
Okay.
anyway,
I I just gave it what Metacritic gave it. So
oh okay, well that's good.
I mean, they gave it a 70.
Yeah,
That seems high. From what you're saying, that seems high.
I mean, probably when it came out, it probably was a 70. Like 70, I guess, in like Metacritic world is a medium game. Because like
Okay.
50 and below is just a bad game.
Slime bag Frasian. Sorry, I was reading the cast for this movie.
Oh,
Um,
oh Ben, oh Ben,
Jordan, are you ready for this? Because I don't know if I really have one good thing to say about this movie at
are
all.
you ready for the budget?
Yeah, what is it?
I don't think you're ready.
I mean, Blood
This
Rain
had a
1 was
$10 million budget.
okay. Blood Rain 1 was 25.
Okay, well this was 10, and that would explain why they probably couldn't get any of the actors back to do the second one. I thought it was the same girl for some reason.
I did too, but she does this one and then she does the next one.
Yes, the yeah the this yeah. hmm
Um, yeah, and
Enjoyed her time so much on this one. She gets naked in in the third one. It's fucking weird.
I know no boob
Why?
counter in this one. No
I
boob
know.
counter.
It's so sad.
No good guys. Well, I mean, would you count the mayor as sacrificing?
Maybe I
Like, like
no.
if that reporter did, then I'd be like, sure, because he was kind of a dirtbag and then sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he didn't. He saw the mayor get killed and then ran back into the bar. And Jordan, how do you feel about those parents who just sat in the bar and did not a fucking thing?
Dude, you're right. Oh no.
Megan, all right. Before we get into this movie, I just want to do
Oh no.
some hot takes. I watched this movie. Megan did not join, and I'm glad because I think she would have made it. I'm gonna say 18 minutes.
Damn.
Um,
Well, then she did watch my favorite scene. I do have a favorite scene.
no, if she did, she didn't, because
No.
she came in and she goes, "What are you watching?" And I said, "An Uwe Boll movie." She goes, "Ooh," and I went, "No," and she goes, "That bad?" And I went, "Very bad." And then I
Yeah.
told her, I said, "Do you know why Billy Kid is Billy the Kid?" And she starts to give me the real
Yeah.
historical, accurate why Billy Kid was called Billy the Kid. And I said, "No, that's wrong. It's because he abducts kids." And she just goes, "Gross," and then just walks out of my room. And then I told her, I said, "It's also the bully from A Christmas Story." And she goes, "He still gets work?" And I went, "Yep, he did." And I got to
Yeah.
watch another movie where he actually stars in it.
Ugh,
All right, Jordan. Are you ready?
I guess so.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think in the last one we didn't get an Uwe Boll KG Productions, but or no, we don't in this one.
Oh, do you know how long the credits are? The opening credits are? I counted this
I
time.
was I was gonna take a I was gonna write down a time, but I didn't.
This is 2 minutes and
Jesus Christ.
38 seconds.
From a 1 hour 40-minute movie.
Yeah.
That's
And
half a percent.
yeah, usually when a director opens with like old photos because we're establishing like it's a western movie. So we can put it on our top westerns. Um
Oh no, I got a note here. Hey, more shots of railroads. 2 minutes 30-second long credits. Yep.
yeah. Yep.
Uh, so
So
when the credits were
but
going on, did it remind you of going into like a small town like museum where
yeah. Dude, yeah. I was going to say museum like fucking intro video.
yes,
Yeah.
and
Oh, it
the
was weird.
courageous citizens of
Yeah.
Langley Roads helped build the railroad that went
Yeah.
across the
Okay.
continental United
So
States.
right away, because I got the movie pulled up now. Right away, I got to talk about a couple things. But first with the opening picture thing, usually when directors use pictures like that and they got a character that's like been alive through all of this, they'll like Photoshop the character into the photos.
Oh, you
And I
mean
kept
like
waiting for that.
What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah.
Or
And I
or
and I
take it
kept waiting
take
for
it
that.
take it from the time period of the first movie and like slowly do the progression of how Rain ended up
Yeah.
in the Wild West.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Because yeah, he doesn't do that with the photos. It's just old photos, and that's it.
well, it's because those photos were free and they didn't have
Yeah,
any copyright.
probably. Yeah. Um, the town that Rain ends up in is called Deliverance. What? How? I know Bull's not known for subtlety, but what? Why is it called Deliverance? And they don't explain why, I don't think. Like, that's kind of a wacky name for a town. You would
Uh,
think it's like, oh, it's because, like, and just have some throwaway line.
I mean this whole
And they
movie,
didn't.
like the mayor was, he put all of his eggs in one basket and he's like, the railroad's got to come and Deliverance is going to be a booming town.
Yeah.
And like I don't know how it was back then. Like I'm pretty sure there was multiple railroads that just did not get, like they were being made and then they just stopped.
Yeah, or they would only go from like one place to another, like
Yeah.
literally just like from one town to the next.
But Jordan, we got within, I'm going to say within the first 5 minutes of the movie, we got a fucking howdy and a howdy text.
Oh, yeah. And he's like, "This is the Wild West."
And then basically, all right,
So
I,
dumb.
I said that there was no positive things to say about this movie. I think that's the only thing I got is um, that reporter going, "Howdy, howdy, Tex," and I went, "All right, Oofball's a fucking alien and doesn't know how people talk," but I did
Yeah.
enjoy that part, and I think that might be about it.
Um, and then do you know how long it takes Rain to show up in her movie?
I'll tell you right now, Jordan, I really stopped paying attention all that much before then.
It's 25 minutes in to an hour and a half movie where we lost 2.5 minutes to credits.
Yeah, because I thought that Rain was going
And
to
that
show up.
feels weird.
I thought Rain was going to show up. So yeah, like a note I got here. So Oofball, he doesn't know how humans act or how actors act, but this mayor's got big dreams for this town. And then when we see the first like poor family, like they kind of he like shows that they're struggling. I did right here. I said I bet Rain will give them money by the end. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were just going to kill off that family that quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
No, and Rain was like living with them or something.
no, because like the first family we
Oh
see.
no. You're right. Sorry. I was jumping to the Prime family. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, because Billy Kid, he's got to have that kid blood.
Yeah.
Um, I know, and like the dad in the first poor family, he's like, it's probably a bear, and I'm like, kill that fucking bear! Like you would have so much food.
Yeah.
Like if I thought, I mean, killing a bear is not easy. I mean, I would know. I play a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, but
Oh my god.
but
Yeah, you would know.
hey, anything about the West, I know. But yeah, I was like, yes. If I, all right, put myself in that guy's shoes, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck. I mean, I'm nervous as shit. I live in a shack. The bear could probably fart, and my door's gonna open because, building a house back then probably wasn't the most structurally sound. But I would see the opportunity of like, I'm gonna feed my family for a whole entire year off of this bear.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yes, our shit's gonna be orange because of all the iron, but fuck, at least they're fed.
Yeah.
Uh,
And like bear meat, I bet parts of that are so good.
yeah, I've never had bear.
Me neither. I
Yeah,
don't well, I don't think you can go hunt them, but
yeah, you can.
you can? You can go
Yeah,
hunt a bear?
yeah.
That doesn't feel right.
It wasn't that long ago where Wyoming opened up wolf licenses.
Right. I do remember that cuz
I
well,
know
that's a whole thing, but
I know that you're not like kind of supposed to eat carnivores because it's not good for like our something with our brains, if I remember right. I could be completely pulling this out of my ass, but or just going off of bad info. But I know you can eat carnivores. It's not the best for you, and you can't eat that much of it, if I remember right.
gotcha.
I mean, maybe not in Wyoming. We can't hunt bears, but Alaska, yeah, you can hunt bear.
Mm.
But
Yeah, that sounds right for Alaska.
but Alaska's completely. I mean, that's just.
It's like polar bears and shit.
I mean, you want to talk about the Wild West? That's Alaska.
I don't want to talk about the Wild West. I didn't want this movie to be in the Wild West, but it is. And
I
so here
didn't.
we are.
I did not know that this was in the Wild West, and I still am asking why was it in the Wild West? And I'm going off
I
of
don't know.
I'm going off of the cover of the DVD. Does she even wear that fucking outfit? Like the crop top leather?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't.
Because Rayne's not really in this
Hmm.
movie, and then when Rayne is in this movie, she just gets her ass kicked the whole entire time.
Yeah, she's not wearing those pants. She might wear that top at some point.
I don't remember seeing her midriff or her navel. I don't.
Uh,
Like, even looking at the photo, like, she looks like
like
a video game character.
yeah,
That looks so. Like, he spent probably $1 million of the budget just making sure that that looked the way it looked.
yeah, probably.
God, Lord.
God, $10 million, man.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so I want to talk about Billy the Kid's intro
okay.
because it made me realize if Oofball has to be the one breathing down the necks of these editors, because that scene could have been so good, and I'll explain how. Because it almost was.
Are you talking about with the first family?
Yeah. So, or like where he abducts the kids. Okay. So we're showing a family, and then there's a noise or something outside, and then the dad goes like chasing after it, and then the mom opens the door, and I don't remember if she walks out or gets sucked out. But then there's two kids in the room. They go, "Ooh, like let's get under the bed in this really open room," which like that's not offering them any sort of cover. But whatever, fine, they're kids, and they got to show their kids, so they're hiding under a bed. Um, which only one little bed for four people is very funny to me.
Yeah.
Um, I
And
just
and way back then, what Westerners were way ahead of their time. Open floor plan.
yeah, no, yeah, it's oh man, it's something else. This whole movie. Also they had like a full kitchen. That's wild for them trying to show that they're like struggling. Um,
Oh my fucking! I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at Oovbull wiki. Okay,
yeah,
how do you spell cologne?
I don't know actually.
Cologne.
That sounds right.
Okay, so he studied at the University of Cologne. It's in Germany. No,
Oh
Jordan.
no,
Jordan. He's a doctor.
no, he's not.
He holds a
Go fuck yourself.
PhD. He holds a PhD
No,
in literature.
no, no, no.
He's a Dr. Jill Biden. He holds a
We got
PhD.
we gotta find that dissertation. It's somewhere.
Okay, all right.
We gotta find it.
You keep on doing your thing. I'm putting myself on mute. You keep on doing your thing.
God damn it. Anyway, so the parents get sucked out. The kids are under a bed. The villain walks in, and then he sits on the bed, and then he does like a little like kick with his foot, like he's jolly or something. And
I
then
thought it
he
was to
walks.
I thought it was to scare the kids. But I
Maybe,
do have a note about him. I was like, is this guy supposed to be scary?
yeah. He just kind of looks. He's all dorky, and then he goes and sits. He walks 3 steps and sits in a chair facing away from the kids. I'm like, why didn't he just sit there to begin with? Um, and then he's like, "Oh, kids, do you miss your parents already? Don't worry, you'll join them soon." And then has little henchmen come in to take the kids away.
Yeah. No, it's
And
yeah.
I was just watching that scene, and I'm like, okay, this is how you re-edit this to make him at least sort of scary. You cut to the kids, you hear the door open, you hear the footsteps. Don't have him sit on the bed at all because that's
No.
dumb.
Have him walk past the
Eh,
bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But
And
but
then
but
have him
only show
sit
the
in the
kid's
chair.
face. Only show the kids' faces.
Yeah, the whole time. Have him sit in the chair. have that voiceover of like, do you miss your parents already? And then
Me
cut it.
and
That's all you have to do.
me and you are gonna start a GoFundMe, and we're gonna redo these movies.
Just a couple scenes. Because that scene so easily could have been at
Yeah.
least sort of scary. And
Oh,
it just
Megan did have a
wasn't.
comment when because when she saw Billy the Kid, and she goes, "He's a vampire." Yeah, he's a ginger.
Yeah.
And I went, well, he is sensitive to sun.
God.
I mean,
Jeez. He
facts
doesn't
are
have a soul.
facts. Exactly. See, they are fucking vampires.
All gingers are vampires. Well, we figured it out.
Jordan, I watched this on my Vudu account. It was free. I will tell you, it had commercials. It made it more watchable because right about the
Yeah.
time when I was like, I'm gonna stop this, a commercial would come on, and they were very, very frequent. I'm gonna say about every 12
Yeah.
minutes, a commercial came on, and I'm just like, a commercial came on. I'm like, oh god, okay, it's a breather, like in a boxing match. Like, all right, here we go, here we go. Oh, and it was mainly
Yeah.
golf commercials. I did make a note of that. Yeah, it was mainly golf commercials.
When I watched it on the first one on Plex, I had the same scenario. And I think it was mostly toothpaste commercials.
Oh,
Oh, and Progressive.
okay.
It was toothpaste and Progressive. So they wanted me to insure my car
And brush your
and have
fucking
clean
dirty ass
and
mouth.
yeah, clean my teeth. For all the blood I'll be sucking. And I gotta get there somehow.
Jordan, since God, um, I want you to talk about this because you actually went to school for film. Because I don't know the proper terms, but there was no steady cam. Did Uwe Boll just have a GoPro attached to his head?
They are free cam in this an awful lot. And there's a lot of shaky cam. Yeah. I so I with a $10 million budget, you can spend money on a rig that holds your camera. It is way cheaper to just have your cameraman hold the camera. Um, but then it gives it that shakiness. So I'm assuming he just didn't want to spend money on a rig, um, which is dumb. Just buy a rig.
I found it annoying because it seemed like the whole movie was that way.
It was. No. It was. The whole movie was that way, and including the like horseback riding shots. I don't know if they had like a tripod hooked to a horse because it did seem steadier than just a guy holding a camera. Um, and I know you can hook like a tripod thing up to a horse saddle. So I wonder if they did that or if they just had a car. But yeah, it was weird. Just this whole movie's so fucking weird and bad, and I just
Very, very bad. Oh, so
it's not even
vampire.
fun bad. Nothing's fun. The first one there was at least fun happening every so often.
Hey, do you want to know a thing of trivia?
Oh, please.
This movie is supposed to take place in the Wild West, yet
No way.
It was filmed in Canada.
Wow.
So vampire lore, Jordan. You had said that you were into vampires on a previous episode.
Yep.
I am under the impression vampires cannot enter your home unless they are invited.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because they just walked into those two poor people houses and just took their kids without being invited.
Yeah, that's like a very Victorian era vampire rule that I don't think that was established right away with vampires. I
Okay.
think that started with Dracula. Let me pull that up. Let me,
Um,
which I guess vampire was Victorian era, but hang on. Let me see.
all right. I
When
got. Oh my god. I think this is when I just started to be angry against this movie. I said, "Oh, second poor families. Mom's a whore." Because she was
it's
a worker of the night. Uh, quick draw sheriff. I think that sheriff fucks that shotgun because he has a name for it. I mean, it's weird enough when guys want to name their cars, but when he named his shotgun and he always said how badass it was, I'm like, it's a sawed-off shotgun. Unless they're within 30 feet in front of you, I mean, they're not gonna die. And then the mayor just keeps on showing throughout this whole entire movie how much of a pussy he is until the very, very end. Yep, and then see the bad guy is the redheaded bully from A Christmas Story. Andy's in Postal. Oh, so this is when we see Rain. I said Rain enters because she's in like a snowy like hunting cabin area, and I said Rain enters the tutorial slash intro of Red Dead Redemption 2 when she's told about what's going on in Deliverance.
yeah.
And this note is just sprinkled. So this one note is sprinkled throughout my notes. Why a Western? And I think I have that in there 4 times.
Yeah, I think it's because the first game is like a Western setting. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I can't imagine why else it would be. Cause like the first game, you got like Winchesters and shit.
But like why
Um,
but why vampire cowboys? Like Billy the Kid thought that he was gonna take over the world.
because Uwe Boll thought that was cool. That's the only reason.
Okay, can me and you just take some time away from this just awful, awful, awful movie?
yeah,
Vampire pirates.
yeah,
Like anything else. Like I don't know,
ninjas.
vampire ninjas. They work mainly at night.
Ooh,
Um
vampire samurais.
Vampire samurais. Yeah, but then you got the whole
That'd be
honor
cool.
thing,
Yeah,
which could
have
be
a
a
war with
turmoil,
that.
which could be a
Yeah.
turmoil in the movie. See, oh my god, see, we're doing so much better already.
And vampire like mythology started in 17th century. The no vampires entering home rule was early 18th century, and it's likely that it was to have something to for parents to like have their kids calm down because they're like, oh, the vampires are gonna come eat me, and it's likely parents just went, nah, they can't enter the house unless we say it's okay.
Yeah, so stranger danger.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
And also, um, wow, parents back then instead of using bed bugs will get you, vampires will get you. Go to bed.
Yeah. No, that's a thing in like almost every like white people do it wrong, man. We don't freak out our kids like I guess it's not just white people. It's like Westerners don't freak out our kids like we should. Like like freaking I don't know if you know anything about German lore, but everything's fucking terrifying. And it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, you better like I don't know, say I love you to mom, otherwise this freaky demon thing is gonna come out of the ground and swallow you. It's like, okay, whoa, okay, love you, mom.
yeah, but I mean, you got to think generations and generations of that, and look what happened in the 20s.
Oh my god, yep. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah,
So
because this is southeastern Europe. Um, was the vampire thing. So
okay,
there you go.
so here's my problem with vampire cowboys. I know historically cowboys were known for having great dental hygiene. Um,
Yeah,
but
solid.
but what would a vampire look like with no teeth, or
Just
like, or like no teeth and just the fangs?
Just the fangs. That's really funny.
but they're like really weak and they wiggle. So I did
Oh,
I did zone out when Rain enters the bar. Because they I guess they
oh my
knew
god. This scene and the fucking prison scene. This it's like half the movie.
it
It's
is.
more than half the movie.
Um
Ben,
I know.
nothing happens.
But like
Ben,
so did
what
that
like
but did that
oh
fight start just because she wanted to play poker, but they knew who she was?
yeah.
It
I
just
don't
it
know. Yeah, she wanted I don't I don't know. Is everybody under fucking Billy the Kid's control here? Because I
well no, because there's only like 30 vampires. I remember them saying like a specific number of how many vampires Billy had like turned and made.
okay. So maybe they're familiars. I don't know. I don't
Maybe.
know. I
And
don't know. She's also kind of there to help, and they're all like, "Brr." Like, well,
Rain. So a bar fight ensues, and Rain says to this guy who is an Irishman, "It is like an Irishman bringing a bottle to a gunfight," and I'm like, "That's something I would say."
yeah.
Hoping for a laugh. She fucking meant it. Jordan, I had to do a history check. I never thought
Yeah.
I'd ever have to learn history on toothpicks because you see Rain with
Oh
a
my god, you're
toothpick.
so right.
You see
Yeah.
Rain with a toothpick, and I went, when were toothpicks invented? And there's no way
Yeah.
Uwe Boll did this research or had I don't even think he had the wherewithal to have someone do this research. So this movie takes place in 1880. The Wild West was between 1865 and 1895. Toothpicks were invented in 1869. So like he is within the range,
Yeah.
but there's
No, he should have given her like buckwheat or something to like chew on. If you wanted something for her to chew on.
yeah. I just
Yeah, because this town doesn't have a railroad. How are they getting their toothpicks in?
That's true.
Yeah. There's
I
not
mean,
like a toothpick factory.
Rain did come from out of town, I guess, but oh
Yeah,
god.
out in the fucking boonies. Like, it's not like she was in fucking like New York
I mean,
and then rode in.
she was in the Red Dead 2 tutorial.
Yeah, she was. God
Which
damn, this movie.
can we talk about like that's probably one of like the best like beginning areas of really any game I
Yeah.
can think of off
Do
the
you,
top of my
do
head.
you do you know what I think actually happened? He successfully trained horses and then realized that it was so fucking expensive. And then they were like, "Oh, what do you want to do with these horses?" Like after they wrapped the first one, and he's like, "I don't know, make another movie." Like, and they're like, "Okay, sure. What's it gonna be?" And he's like, "Well, we already got the horses. we'll just make a western
We're doing a western in Canada.
in Canada." Oh
Um
man.
oh so yeah, we kind of brought it up earlier. Rain got weak over a couple hundred years. Like
Yeah.
she was not training. Let's see. Yeah, Billy the Kid. Does Uwe Boll think his name is the because he likes to capture / kill kids?
Yes, I believe that was the thing. Yes.
Oh, and then so I guess we're in the jail cell now. Oh, yep. I got a note. This jail cell scene is still going on.
It's
The
still
guy
go-
that's
it could still be going on to this day. We
well,
don't know.
well,
They just cut.
but if we go with Rain's history on what she does in jail cells, I mean, we were
It's
probably going to get a sex scene
probably God.
or an assault scene,
And
one of
it
the two.
just yeah, yeah. I will say the horniness dropped down maybe like one level, but it's still there. Like everyone is still just like, I'm like, you guys just need to go jerk off. Just please.
The guy that is next to Rain, his name was Mueller. I did write that he is discount Christian Bale.
Oh yeah. Oh
Um,
god. God, this movie, I just can't.
there's
And
really
like, what was
nothing
the point
else.
of the jail cell scene?
I don't know, because then that guy comes in and he's like he was like gonna help, and then the vampires came in to like hang her
Yeah.
at high midnight, not high noon.
Right, because she's a vampire and everybody's a vampire. The time is opposite. High midnight.
The
It's
fucking
so dumb.
the fucking sheriff in this movie though, he has a secret fetish.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Yeah.
1880. Actually, let me do this because all right. So Wyoming is the last state to publicly hang a woman.
Equality state.
Yeah. Don't fuck
Yeah.
around. Fuck around and find out. When did Wyoming hang a woman?
If they can vote, we can hang them.
Oh, see, so
Jesus.
this movie took place in 1880, and then in 1889 was when they hung a woman.
89. Wow.
Yep.
Was it because she wanted to vote?
I used to know this. Cattle Kate.
Oh, she actually came up in our history lessons when I was in elementary school. I remember that name.
I think she ripped off a bunch of people.
Okay. Well, moving on.
Huh.
I made a really dark joke and then you didn't acknowledge it, so we should just move on past everything.
Well, Jordan, that kind of just is what we do.
That is true.
Had a listener call that out. I did it to Megan
Yeah.
too on the Womb Raider. Like she had like two really good jokes, and I just like went on right past them. Just I was like, oh, walking on past that one.
Yeah. Poor Megan.
So Rain escapes and is now going to become. Oh, I thought she was going to become native. So like she's all beat up.
Oh yeah.
Because that to me would be what like a director would do that doesn't know how to direct or make a story, or just thinks of like the easiest thing to do. You know, is saved by a bunch of Native Americans and then learns the ways and
Yeah.
white buffalo, and then she can come back and just kill everyone.
Yeah, no, the Revenant did this. But we ain't got Revenant time.
Yeah. Fuck. God, I wish I had the ability to watch that movie right now. I mean, fuck. So while Rain is
I can
healing,
send it to you.
no, I mean, I have it. I can't watch movies anymore, Jordan.
Yeah. Especially that long of a movie.
Just anything. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I can't watch anything, and we still have 6 more of these.
Yeah.
Um,
But we got fun times ahead, so don't worry.
yeah, but are we actually going to be able to enjoy them?
We'll see.
Okay.
This movie really is. It just. I don't know. What's after Postal? Oh, we got
In the Name
good
of the
movies
King.
coming up. Yeah. That's his best movie.
I mean, not
No,
according
the third one's the best one, right?
according to no, and the second one is his critically best movie. His second.
Oh, okay. With
Um,
a whopping 35%.
16.
Dude, we'll probably get to that. Oh, 16. We'll probably get to that and just like we'll be like, yeah, this is a masterpiece.
I mean, I have a I have a bet of the movie that we're gonna do, because we're gonna do like a a palate cleanser, I guess, because it's Jordan's idea. Because this is going so fucking well.
Yeah.
And
No, halftime show.
okay, oh, perfect, a halftime show, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'll bet you right now that's probably gonna get the highest rankings out of all of us.
Oh, for sure. I can already. Okay, so full
So
disclosure, I watched half
no,
of it.
hold on, because you did not want to rewatch that movie. You told me
Yeah.
specifically, I do not want to rewatch that movie. So did you subconsciously be like, oh, I'll watch 10 of the shittiest movies ever made, and then
Yeah.
I'll enjoy this movie that kind of ruined a part of my childhood?
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
I fucking hate you so much.
Oh,
I hate you
it's
because I have to ride with you through this. And if we're riding horses together, my horse only has 3 fucking legs because I am almost done. I'm not even sure if I can
well,
make it
good.
to the
We'll
halftime
take a
show.
break. We'll take a break. Your horse can get some water. Maybe maybe a prosthetic.
I just hope there's not a fucking bullet in my revolver because I'm just gonna. Okay.
Oh, why
Oh,
can't you do that in Red Dead?
just shoot yourself.
Yeah,
Because the game's
just get really drunk and then
game's too good.
game's too woke.
Get that shit out of here. So
Did you know that's on the list of woke games?
really,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me pull it up. Hang on.
okay. Let me get to this. So while Rayne's healing, there's a guy that's helping her that he's also been introduced earlier in the movie. I don't remember who he is, but the way that it was shot. Oh, see, here we go. I'm bringing it up again. It also seems like a porno when Rayne is healing and him and her are talking. And like when he goes, like he gives her some blood to heal. Maybe it's just me who got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy trusts
Yeah.
her with his life. Why? Because they've only met twice. And then CGI fangs, they were so white.
Dude, no. Yeah, because they're not eating like gross ass fucking iron filled shit, right? Well, I guess it's blood, so it's pretty iron filled.
Um,
But like they're not eating shitty foods. Maybe they're not chewing as much.
maybe. So
Maybe.
so Rain, if Rain needs blood, and human blood, wouldn't
Yeah.
hers work? Well, she's not human.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's half. I had a
Right.
really
Well,
gross.
I mean, yeah, half of her blood would work, right?
I just had a really gross note because I was like, well, it's no rules. It's a Uwe Boll movie. Rain could be getting high off of her own supply once a month,
Yes.
but she's not human. I didn't really think about that because these movies are making me fucking stupid. So Rain and this guy, they team up to save Deliverance, and then they head to a church to recruit some other people. Did you listen to that guy's speech in the church?
Yes.
Okay. Did you catch him saying virgin swollen lips?
Yeah.
All right. And that church was cold.
I think I had to pause it after that because I need
and he
I
made
needed a
that
break. I paused it a couple times.
he made that old lady dump her whole entire purse. If that shows you
I
how
had to find the one thing. Okay, do you want to know why Red Dead Redemption 2 is on the woke thing?
why?
Woke list. It contains subtle pro DEI messaging. Several minor characters espouse modern day political sentiments. As an example, the NPC Sadie Adler behaves the same way a modern day feminist would.
Okay, yeah, she does.
Um, Undertale, very not recommended. But right underneath it, they have Cave Story,
No, I don't know
and
what
that is recommended because it contains no woke material.
Yeah, because
I don't know if they've played Cave Story.
Well, because Sadie Adler, she just, after the trauma she goes through, she just wants to, basically, she just wants to be a man.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got, I think his name's Lenny. He's the black guy of the gang.
Mm-hmm.
And he's treated equally. And you can beat up and kill the lady who's like, women should vote, and then you can just kill her. God, I wish they did earlier.
So,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Borderlands 2 and 3 also not recommended. Borderlands 1 is fine. That contains nothing, and then Borderlands the pre-sequel is okay.
All right, I'm sorry. Anyone listening, and that's how you choose what games you play. Find the nearest railroad track and then just sit there.
Oh,
like
yeah. GTA 5 also only okay because it contains subtly pro LGBTQ messaging.
Can you search games?
Yes,
Gears
I can.
of War.
What do you got?
Gears
of War. Let's.
Oh, this is all right, Jordan. This is going to be a new segment in our 0.5s.
Okay. Gears. Not on the list.
Wow. Well, I mean, there's no female characters in the game. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, so Rain. I don't remember much between the church scene and then she pretends to be a prostitute.
Oh wait, sorry. Gears 5 is on there.
Okay, what does it say?
It's not recommended. Contains overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging, multiple pride flags available as banners in multiplayer.
So why is it not suggested?
Because it's got overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging.
Oh, see, the website I thought you were on was like people trying to find woke games. It's the opposite.
Right.
It's adverting you if you don't want a woke video game.
Right.
Oh, well then I support that website 100%.
No, Ben.
So Red Dead is suggested because of...
No, it's only okay.
Oh,
they don't recommend it.
Well, either way, they
don't recommend
website...
it because it's got a character that is pro-feminism or whatever.
Okay, so if this either way, like, because there's probably the opposite side of this website out there. Both of those people who are searching through that shit can straight go fuck yourself and just sit on a railroad track until the fucking train hits you. Holy shit. Why does that No, I know why that website exists. Is because this fucking world is broken. Jesus Christ.
Can't have gay characters, man.
All right. Let's just keep on going.
It's not even gay characters. It's a pride flag. This guy's mad that there's a pride flag in his fucking Kill Zombies game.
Why does it We have a 34 count felon who's going to be sitting behind the desk smashing a Big Mac down his fucking gullet, his pussy neck, okay? And just... It doesn't why does it matter? Like, people being woke, yes, it can be annoying at times because it can get so over amped to where it becomes eye rolly. But it's like, you're gonna let that ruin like your fucking gaming experience. I use video games to escape this fucking life. Like, why do that? Like, why? I'm saying on both sides, trying to find a woke game, which I find just as weird as being like, I don't want no woke shit in my video game. Like, like it's weird. Like, why does that define someone so much? Guess what? ELE. Everyone love everyone. Just be respectful. That's all you gotta fucking do. That's all you gotta fucking do.
Oh, Ben, that's the most woke thing you've ever said.
to be respectful to everyone. Just treat him as a fucking human.
Love everyone? Yeah.
Just
No,
be
you
a
can't love
fucking
everyone.
human. The golden fucking rule. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. If you're going to be an asshole, guess
Hey,
what?
Ben. Maybe they are treating everyone the way they want to be treated.
No, they don't. No, they don't because that side of anti-woke versus woke, they're just as sensitive as the fucking woke people. They fucking are. They fucking lost their minds when someone called them weird. Like, fuck
I'm so sad that
me.
didn't keep going. Oh, that would have been great.
Oh, fuck. All right. You know what? No. All right. We're moving on. I'm just going to start barreling through this. So Rain pretends to be a prostitute. They get the other person of their member. Did she fuck that guy?
I thought so.
I think she did. Good on her. She's got to get one off. And she had that many brimstone necklaces because she handed them out to all of the people in her party.
Yeah, I think she just spent all of that time between movie 1 and 2 just collecting those, probably. Right?
Well, the guys that she gave them to.
It's weird that she didn't give them to the family she was staying with.
Well, the guys that she gave them to, they seem like the type that's going to pawn them off just to get a bottle of whiskey. So
yeah.
And then why would they fight the vampires at night?
Can Rain go out in the sun?
Yeah, she can.
Okay. Then yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Because I know she's immune to water because of the first movie. I didn't think she was immune to the sun yet.
And Uwe Boll made me do another research. An 1880 cigarette had a filter on it. I didn't take any notes if that's when filters were put on cigarettes, but I'm going to just say they weren't.
Probably not.
And then final
but it
fight.
Looked cool.
I got
oh my god, the 2 final fights. We didn't just have one.
I got a note saying Billy the Kid throwing away his food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then how are their parents not doing anything all right, hold on. Because me and you had talked about, oh, are those your fur babies? If the villain's name was Billy the Dog and he was taking people's dogs, this movie would have been over a lot faster. Because the owners of those dogs, Billy would have been strung up to, I'm going to say, not just 4 horses, probably 6, because they'd probably put one around his junk and his head and just have all 6 horses just run in opposite directions.
Yeah.
So evidently, people care less about their parents or their kids. They just sat in that fucking bar. And I just kept on yelling at my monitor, go out and do something. Like, you're not doing it. And they're all just like, so scared. It's like, I don't know, cause a distraction, have one parent go get the fucking kids. You have to wait till daytime and then just travel. They can't follow you during the day. Just walk in a direction away from Deliverance. That's all you have to fucking do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, they gotta save Deliverance though.
And Jordan, what actual fucking parent? I don't have kids. What actual parent allowed their kids to be in an Uwe Boll movie? Those parents should have their kids taken away from them.
He worked with like Christian Slater and Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so
Oh, I did love. There's a scene where the pastor he ate a communion wafer during the final battle.
Yeah,
I kind of wish that pastor didn't die because he was actually kind of.
Yeah,
he was the best part of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the dog thing. I always call that the John Wick effect because like everybody that I know that's watched that movie is like, oh yeah, they stole his car, but they killed his dog.
Exactly.
Like, okay.
Um,
Oh, they killed his dog. Everyone dies.
yeah, it took me a long time to actually watch the very first one because as soon as that did happen, I turned it off and I went, I'm never watching this movie. And then I had to jump
Wow.
past it. But then I knew what
You're
happened.
such a goddamn.
Oh, Jordan, guess what Megan and I did yesterday?
You ate food.
Actually, I don't think I ate yesterday, to be truly honest. I've been sick.
Okay, what?
Um,
Okay, what'd you do? Yeah, I
we
spent all day yesterday sick, so that was fun.
we took Farley to get a photo shot with Santa. You tell me that's not the
Cool.
most millennial thing you just heard in your
That it might be. Yeah.
life. He was such a good boy. He was such a good boy.
Oh my god.
He was actually
Yeah.
calm enough. Children and dogs are terrified of Santa Claus. I will let you know. Farley was not the only one. So like when we first took him in, there was no dogs, and Megan and I go, "Oh, thank God! Like we can get him like acclimated and all that kind of stuff."
Yeah.
He saw Santa. I'm not making this up. He hid behind me. Okay,
Oh
and
my god.
we tried to get him
Ben,
closer.
this is a dog.
I know.
This is a dog.
So we tried to get him
Ben, it's a
closer.
dog.
We tried to get him closer, and he wanted nothing to do with it. He starts backing up, and like one of the guys, because I let go of his leash. I let go of his leash so he could explore, and he didn't feel like he was being forced. And he starts to back up, and he's barking. And this guy who was helping with the photo shoot, he lunged forward and grabbed the leash, and Megan goes, "Oh, no, no, no." And I just, because that pissed off Farley, he's like, "Hey, I don't know who the fuck you are. Do not touch my leash." So then I had to grab the leash. We walked him out of the building. We came back, and he was calm. And then, yeah, he just sat right next to Santa and got his little photo taken. Little cute boy. Little perfect angel. All
Okay,
right.
so what do you rate this movie?
No, because
No.
I've got two more notes. Rain is a size queen because twice in this movie she brought up about how they are compensating for something. So I want to see in the third movie if she makes another dick size joke.
Oh, did she in the first one? She didn't.
I don't think she did. And I said all the parents
No.
deserve what happened, if they didn't get their kids back or not, because they didn't do a damn thing. I got no boobs, no sacrifice. My last note is this movie is worse than Alone in the Dark, because Alone in the Dark would make me want to rewatch it to actually figure out what the fuck is going on in that movie.
Yeah. No, I would absolutely watch Alone in the Dark before this movie ever ended.
Oh God.
So, yeah,
All right.
this movie, I think it's our worst. Hopefully, it's going to be our worst one.
I so far that's how it seems. All right, Jordan,
Yeah.
would you put this movie above House of the Dead?
No, God, no.
All right. Would you put it above Rain? BloodRayne, the first one.
No.
And you put it above Alone in the Dark?
No. I would not put it above Alone in the Dark.
Okay. So that was for movie rating. Game cred.
Oh my God. There's guns and I guess a little bit of swords happening.
Would you put it above BloodRayne, Alone in the Dark, or House of the Dead 2?
No.
Okay. Fun meter. Was this movie more fun than BloodRayne?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just no? All right. What's your game rating?
Oh good, I'm picking up radio signals again. Oh, game rating. Shit. I don't know. Put it above the first BloodRayne, I guess.
You gave the first BloodRayne a 7.6.
Okay, cool. 7.7.
7.7. Okay. Our ratings are exactly the same outside of game rating. I just matched Metacritic at a 70.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
This was awful.
It was. I just. Yeah, usually I help you go through each scene. I just don't care. It took me 2 tries to watch it, and
I
I wanted
knew
it to be over.
I knew if I just didn't barrel through the first watch, I was like, I'm not gonna finish this movie. Like, it's
Yeah. Oh,
so.
Ben, turning it back on, it takes a piece of you.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yep.
All right. Well, our next episode is gonna be Postal.
Yay.
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
Yeah.
After this, I'm looking forward to anything.
All right. Well,
This man has broken me,
he yes.
and not in a good way.
Well, we still got 6 more. Jordan, you got anything else? We can talk more about my little Photoshop on our 0.5.
Go hug a puppy.
Yeah, go
Find
hug
a
a
puppy.
puppy.
And go hug it. And go on to woke video games.
Do not do no.
And just have a good laugh.
Good lord. All right.
Borderlands 2? No, there's a guy can kiss a guy in that universe. That's too woke.
All right. Well, thank you
Borderlands
everyone for listening to the Oof Bowl podcast, where we truly do journey through the cinematic hell that is Oof Bowl movies. Yeah,
Yep. We did that.
Stop. Well, we're not done yet.
I'm gonna have to find different music for that. That music I got is too bouncy for this.
I would say like the
funeral
Sephiroth
march?
Final Fantasy VII music, because
Yeah, that's not copywritten.
eh,
One Winged Angel,
fuck them.
the most well-known fucking video game song.
Fuck them. So yes, thank you everyone for going through
This isn't even the
awful
final
thing.
boss.
I'm gonna stop this.
You know?
Nope. Remember to subscribe to all of our social media platforms. Email us anything and everything at castingtolevelup@gmail.com. And as always, game on. Try and laugh on, especially if you're doing this with us. Just laugh through the pain.
Who's doing it with us?
I don't know. Catch you at the respawn.
Ooh.